What's up, guys? Justin here. Today I want to talk a little bit about the training I just got from Mark Hoverson from the Solomon CEO 10 million plus. It's like this super high-end course that I'm so fortunate to be able to be taking right now. And the latest code is, well, first of all, the codes that he puts out are basically, he'll take a proverb from the Bible and he'll expand on it. And the Proverbs are King Solomon's basically code to teach the younger generation or to guide them in the right direction so that they can go and live self-fulfilling and prosperous lives. So this code was all about the Proverbs. I think it was 13:12. Could be wrong. But the proverb says, when hope is deferred or it's cast in the distance, the heart becomes sick. But when dreams and hopes and desires are realized in your life and are in front of you, it's like a tree of life. So you experience immediate abundance and immediate gratification from what's happening already. And the concept of this is to have things in place in your life where you are actively moving forward towards what your heart wants. And this whole idea of heart-based living, it's very easy to do if you're set up in your life, and you have nothing to sort of work towards, or if you're just well off financially, for instance, then you could sort of direct your life and live through your heart and not let other things dictate you easily. But obviously that's not most of us. So what you can do, though, is you can go through a process of going through different areas of your life and asking this. You're basically saying the statement that says, I know I'm successful when, and you look into the different areas of life, and some of these areas could be something like, what's my morning routine, or what's my routine before bed to make sure I have great sleep, I'm waking up refreshed. What does it mean to you? You know what I mean? Like, for me, like my morning routine, I love to get up and just work out right away because it just starts the day on the right tone. It's sort of like an aggressive, like, go-getter tone, and I love that. There's other things like, what are my friendships going to be like? What is my emotional connection going to be like with people around me? What is my spiritual connection going to be like? What is my sex life going to be like? Like all kinds of things that you could sort of dig really deep into. And the deeper you dig is sort of brings out the more out of what your heart really wants. So you don't focus on sort of these individual things like, how much money do I want to make, or what is my career going to be, or where am I going with my career, where's my marriage going, or whatever. Instead of looking at things simply like that, you dig really deep and understand that some of these things are off in the distance. But like the proverb says, things off in the distance make you sick, make the heart sick. So part of this training is all about, what can I do now? What are the things that relate to me now that I can just go out and act on? Basically, what are the things that don't require a bunch of money or don't require crazy effort right now? So what will happen is you start taking those actions and you start to feel your heart get wholer. You feel your heart heal more right away. And you go through a process where you're actively doing things that move you closer. And this whole idea of heart-based living is everything. I mean, when you can get to a place where you're living just through your heart and you're not dictated by your outside circumstances, it's a huge, huge relief. Like, I already know it before I'm there. Like, I'm not there yet at all, but I already feel that because I know, like, when I'm not doing stuff that aligns with me, I can become paralyzed. Like, literally, like, if I'm doing a project or something that's not me, or if I'm speaking something that's not me, like, I literally shut down because I can't not be real. So it's so true that the heart needs to be whole for us to really live a really fulfilled life. An example of what I'm talking about, something to do in the here and now, is example that I've found out is that for my clothing as an area, I realized that I don't want really expensive clothes. I do want to be able to have some like tailored suits and things like that, where I could go out to any different types of events. but on a day-to-day basis, I'm like, you know, a shorts and t-shirt guy. So I would want to have my own t-shirts, my own message. Like I want to share messages with the world, like different sayings, you know, different quotes to live by. And I want these to be my own my own t-shirts. I'm not going to go find them anywhere, so I have to create them. But in creating t-shirts, you can do that now for the same price you'd go out and buy a shirt for. So I realized that's something I could do immediately. So that creates an energy around what I'm wearing. When I see this shirt, when I put on a shirt in the morning, it's like it energizes me. It gives me a certain feeling, a certain attachment. So I have my own sayings, but then I also have stuff like what I'm wearing now, T25 shirt. So this reminds me of Beachbody Summit last year, where I bought this shirt. It reminds me of the team. It reminds me of the energy of being around tons of people. So it gives me a positive vibe about, you know, everything's an energy in your life. So it's like wearing this, feeling this, getting outside, walking around like this. It's such a positive energy. And the more that happens around us in our environment, the more we can take things from the outside and bring it inside. Now I'm getting a little deep, but I'll save some of this for my challenge that's coming up. Lifestyle challenge, guys. I'm going to release in a few days the first part, the foundations course. Look out for that. It's a free challenge. Just have to go to my website, justin-messina.com. Check that out. All right, guys, I'm out.